I'm Bijit. I'm going to show some GIMP task or GIMP operation. I'm doing some logo for my company, and I'm just thinking if to show or share my work with the people. It might help some people. In That's it. So let's go start it. So here let's run GIMP. By the way, I am assuming that you guys have the GIMP installed here in your unit. I'm using here Mac Pro and GIMP 2.10. I'm sorry, 2.16. I'm using a GIMP 2.10. Sorry, yeah, 2.10. All right, so I'm going to make something very simple logo, but it will cover, I think, a lot of basic work like uh, how to use selection tools or path tools, selection, layers, text, guide tools, border. All right, so let's go start it. So here let's go open a new layer, and I want to have my layer size in the beginning since it would be a logo. So okay, let me decrease the size, width, and I'm going to make it around 450. There we go. And the height would be around 225. 225. There we go. All right, and I want to have this transparency. All right, and it doesn't matter if you have a clean comment or not. Just clean. Okay, so here's our logo. Our layer, first layer. Right. So make this layer duplicate, or I can just that part I do. You, if you want, you can avoid this duplication. But I just like a duplicate copy, and then I would like to make the background white. So we are going to change the color background color. So white, right? So I just use simple white here, and then I'm gonna use bucket tool, right? And make sure that you use foreground color. If your background is white, you can just choose background color. So since mine is white foreground, and I'm going to use the foreground color, so there we go. So this is my white color. All right. Now I'm going to get some circle, and I'm going to use the selection tool. So selection tool, I'm going to use the ellipse selection. Okay. Since I'm going to make a circle, so for perfect circle, and I would like to put it in the middle. So I'm going to use the guidelines. To use the guidelines, you just need to go to image option, and from the image and new guide by percentage, you can use other options here. I like to use the percentage, right? So 50%, since I need to find the middle point, right? And to create a circle in the middle point, you just need to point your cursor on the guideline where it's pointing in the middle, and then click the mouse, press Command and Shift in the Mac, and just drag to make it bigger. How much? What the size you want? Right, so I think this is enough for my logo. Right, so since it's selected, I would like to make it navy blue. Right, so let me change the color. Right, it's the blue that I'm looking for. Okay. So again, I'm going to use the bucket tool to make it deep blue. All right. Now, I also need to put. I need to put a couple of bar here. bars for um, 4 bars for my logo. So first let it not select none, since it's still in the middle. Actually, we can use again guide tools to what do you call it, to show the height actually middle, since we have the middle here. So let me go to the guidelines again, go to guide the percentage. I'll add, let's say 20% more, so which will give me 70%. Alright, okay, so here I've got 70%, and I'll go 30% up. Image guide. So from 50 minus 20, I'm sorry, it should be 30%. It's really fast. Alright, so here we go, three bars. So I'll make bar. So while I'll make bar, I'll use again selection tool. Right click, change the selection tool to the rectangle select, and then I like to have my those bars round corners. So just select here round corner, okay, and then make the bar here. Alright, so I think it's okay. And now I would like to cut this part as well. Since you just go and cut it. Don't worry about it, I just need to put the bucket tools, or I guess we can avoid this directly just to make this one white. Alright, so you can do it later. So just let finish the bars. Okay, so then select none again, and go to again selection tool here to make another bar. So you know what, we can make exact because I would like to make it exact measurement. So since here have 20, 20, so you can add here 10, 10, make another one. So go to the image, run the guide, new guide. So 30, I'll make it 40. Alright, so there we go, 40. No, I guess not 40. Not 40, it should be 45. Yep, 5. Because I want to have 4 pieces bar, okay, of 45 and 55. So here 40 by 55. Okay. And then now I'll make it again called 60. So that will give me 60 here. I'll make there 25 for the upper side. I'm sorry. 35, 40, 40, 40. Sorry, layer, guide, 40. get 40. Okay, and then 40, and there'll be 45. Image, so 40, 45. I'm sorry. Um, 50 is there, 50%, 45, sorry, 25, 30, 30, 30. I think I messed up. 25. So 25 is up here. 30, 30, 25, 30, 35. It should be 35. 35. Okay, 35 is 35. And this should be 60 then. 60, 65. 61. Okay. So these are the perfect division or partition, I mean, that I needed. Okay. So I'll go for the selection again. I'll make another bar from here to here. Alright. So just need to move a little further. Alright. So I'm cut this portion again. So now make it a little thinner. So thinner. Okay. Okay. Now cut this part. Okay. Select none. Go back again, another one. Okay. This would be until here. Yeah, put a little further. Cut it. Okay. So and then the I want to have another one. Let's see how it looks like. Another one small. Until here. Okay. Now I can remove the guides from the screen. All of that. the outfit I wanted. So now I want the background should be white, just like this. So we can do it separately. Actually, you can just grab the bucket tool, and you can just put one by one. Other way that we can do is just select the background layer and then change the color here to white. Okay, all right, and then you can just select the bucket tools and just do one click all the way. Right, so this is our circle with bars. Next, we are going to play with the text. So text, you can choose any font, whatever you would like, but I would like to take here a very next semi-bold, and I'd like to try this, and I would like to try the red color. So size, I want to have size around 70. Capital STMG. I'm trying because of the since I selected, I was working with the background, so this layer automatically is set in between, so that's just not showing anyway. So actually name I would like to have TMGC, but I would like to convert the G half C. Okay, so I have TMG. Okay, let me make this upward. Okay, now I can see TMG. So I guess I can make it a little bigger. Click here and you just highlight the text and make it bigger. Just increase the font size. Alright. So I guess that's fine. Actually, you can make it bigger also just pulling it up, resizing with the scale tool. But I think sometimes it just the pixels got broken or faded. Not look good. That doesn't look good. All right. So I think this would be better, right? Okay. So let me go back. The moving tool. Right, here. At the same time, I'd like to squeeze the letters. I want the M, T, and M together. So let me highlight this and then make this space negative just to make it closer. Right, like this, put that together. Alright. Now TMG, so C is here, and I want G merged with the right side of the M. Okay, so in that case, I just need to do G, right? G, but I guess the G. Let me type again G. Or I guess just duplicate this layer, right? Just duplicate this layer, and then this layer. Let me cut this part using cut tool. Okay. So from here, so like let me make it a little bit zoom in so it will be better. Just command into this one to close the path selection path. Okay, just select from path from the selection option. All right, so just correct. This is still showing because this here is up. So, okay, so select none, and then just grab the node to disappear the path. Right, so now highlight the second thing. I'm working with this one. Oops, sorry. So I'm moving the G somewhere until like this. Alright, so I can scale this layer. G here. Alright. It's not my first option, but I guess this situation I think is better. I mean this and this. Okay, so there we go. That is the G. Now from the original layer that we have here, you can just remove the G. Right? Okay. So I remove the G. Again, go to the path tool and select the G from here. Make sure that it's in the design mode. Alright. Okay, select it. Press the command tool. And there we go. Select from path and cut it. Okay. Select none. And then now we can just select make the top layer, just make it visible so you can see the situation here. Okay, so I want this AM corner here. I mean, I don't want to see this. Sorry. Okay. So how we'll do this? Okay, we are in the second layer, and I will delete this using path tool again. Path tool. Let me zoom in again more. 400, just to be perfect. Okay, so there. Make sure it's again design mode, and then there I go. Okay, so only this part I need to delete. So here, so just command from the keyboard and then close. Now select from path and cut it. Right. Now select tool, click on the tool, and then go to the original size. Okay, I'm sorry. So this is the size I want. Okay, this is the shape. Now with this, I want this part blue color. So just to recognize that there is C. Right. Anyway, guys, English is not my first language. Please forgive me for my speaking mistake or whatever it is. Okay. Thank you. Alright, so let me check the top layer again. Select the top layer. Okay. So I would like to make this part blue. So how I can do that? Let me first grab the zoom. I mean, make it 400%, just to make it perfect. So we can do it many ways. We can You can copy it again, and you can after that you can just delete this part, and alpha selection, or you can do using the path tools. All right, so using path tools, I think it would be better if we do if we copy the layer, because if we use this path tools, we'll have some later on we will have some limitation to our access would be limited to work with this. So better we make another copy of this layer. Okay. After this, it's now at the second the top layer. The top layer. Okay, now I'll keep only this part, and the rest of the part I'll delete. Okay, so let me do this. I'll take on this part from here to here, here, here. Okay, then close it. Alright, and then select from path and invert it, because I want to keep this part, and then cut. Okay, so the rest of the part is actually cut. Let's see here if it is disabled. Okay. Now select none. Okay, grab the path tool. Okay. So this part I have here. Okay, now if we make visible all the tools, so like this. Now why I choose this way to make copying another layer is because I would like to have here stroke. It's easier to actually we can have stroke in the first option too, but I like this way. I think it's more flexible way. Okay. So now select the top layer and alpha selection. Okay, so this alpha selection. Now we will make the stroke with the white color. I'm sorry, before we do that, we make it I would like to make it blue, this part. I mean maybe royal blue. Okay, grab the bucket tool and right now go back to white. Okay, and then go to the stroke selection. Stroke selection, just two is okay. This. Alright, select that. It's looking broken pixel because 400% zoomed in. That's why. So, go back to the original size. Okay. Alright, so this is the one I wanted to be. Is it seen like this is the shape? This shape I want to see. Now I want to add here another text. That would be the next level. Okay, I want to make this layer, let's say this 3-layer merge. I want to merge down. Okay, so to merge down, I can just click this one. It will merge down to the next. All right. So these 3 texts become now 1 layer, and I want this layer to image size. Right. There we go. Now I would like to have another text here that call let me see, the next level, and I would like to have the same color with the royal blue. Okay. Okay. The font size, of course, it would be way smaller than the first one. Let me try the 45. Let's see what's the size here. I want to zoom in a little. No, I don't want this font. I want some intellect font with this. Yeah, I think that's fine. I can just make it work. And change the space. and go back to 0, normal, which is normal. Okay, so let's so the next level, next level. Up. Let me move it here. It's too big, so let me check the size a little. Let me make it for more 30. 30 is fine. Yeah, 30 is in italic. Make it italic. There we go. Now go to mode tool, grab the mode tool. There we go. What is italic bold? Bold. There we go. Italic and bold. So okay. Now I'd like to give some, call it, robotic look. Let's say how. So I would like to just make it more closer, and then let me use the what do you call it? Let me use selection tool for easy way. Okay. Then not round corner, of course, not round corner. Back to normal, and let me cut this part. Okay. Cut it, and go to here again. Cut it. And go to here again. Cut it. Then put it here some. Like what do I just use part tools to make it what do you call that? Select one first, and then here design mode. Command, press the command button. Select from part. And make it okay. And then select one. Okay. And then go to the E again and selection tool. Okay. Cut it. There we go. Select now. Right. So this is the look I want to see. Right. Now I'd like to give some stroke or boundary, and to give some outline with white just to highlight this part. Okay, so I can do that. It's very simple. Just go to layer, alpha to selection again. But before you do that, change the color white. Okay, and go to the edit option, stroke selection. Stroke selection, I mean, make it this one. All right, is the last. All right, there we go. Okay, then select now. Okay, go back to the normal size. Is that spread it? Not bad. Okay. With that, if you would like to give another red outline, you can give that too. The same or red boundary here. So rather, I think this looks pretty good. Okay. Now, from this part, I would like to merge all the layer together. Okay. Merge. By the way, I have to first make this one in the layer size, layer to image size, and then merge it, merge it, merge it. All right. Now I'd like to have a dent here, like what do you call that? Like triangle shape, like cut something. Okay, let me do it with the cut tool. Okay, here we go. I'm sorry, should be here. And here, right? Okay. Press the command to close it. All right. Select from the path from the select menu, and then cut from the edit. Right. Right. So there we go. So select now. Right. Option. Anyway, if you would like to see your all path, this is the path. All right. So actually, you can delete all. I think it's not necessary anymore. So just delete all. All right. All right. So we can also go back to the layer. Okay. Now I have to have the border actually. Border here. Red border. Actually. So actually, you can do the different way. All right. That I'd like to use the stroke again and shrink option. Okay. So first of all, since we have now only one layer, mark the selection editor. Okay. With the selection editor, and then go to shrink. I want to shrink, let's say 7. Alright, I think 7 is little still not that, I mean the gap is very thin, so I want to add 2 more pixels. Sorry, it should be not 2. There's a 3. Alright, so there we go. So right now I can make another way of border that I'm going to show you right now. So since it's already selection editor, I can use right now stroke. Okay. All right. And since it was 3, I used the same 4. Sorry, 2. Just a little thinner. Okay. So now go back to none from the selection none. Okay. So there we go. This is our final product. Okay, so there we go, guys. So that was my target to show use of selection tool path. At the same time, layers. We played with layers, text, and border, and pretty much many tasks covered in this tutorial. And I hope you guys will do better. Soon we'll meet in the next tutorial. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe. Bye bye.